The way we buy games has changed dramatically over the years, and for better or for worse, it's changing again right before our very eyes. In the past, when we wanted to play a game, we had to first get in the car, head to the nearest game store, and purchase a physical copy. The joys of getting a game, reading the back of the box to see all the features, and reading the manual on the way home will never really be experienced again. This era was the worst when it came to really popular new releases. As you can imagine, stores only had a limited stock of each game, which means that when a popular new game released like Grand Theft Auto 5 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you had to go to the store days or weeks before, put down a deposit to pre-order the game to ensure that you could then go back to that very same store and pick it up on release day. This was when pre-ordering meant something. These days, we're lucky if we could pre-download a game before its release. Fast forward a couple of years and now we have digital games. Digital was a fundamental change since people were accustomed to their physical copies, which felt like actually owning the game. It was your right what you wanted to do with your game, and you could sell it when and if you felt like it. When digital first came out, it was boycotted by a lot of gamers for this main reason. They felt that digital wasn't real ownership and preferred to own the physical copy instead. Nowadays, people don't really bat an eye when buying a digital game, partly because it is a norm now, and partly because buying a physical copy is not only more time consuming, but it is also getting harder and harder to come by. With GameStop stores going out of business and wholesalers like Walmart stopping physical game sales in 2024, it isn't as easy as it used to be. With this digital era also came free-to-play games. Free-to-play games mainly started with subscription-based models. An example of this is RuneScape. These days, games have slowly moved away from subscriptions and more towards in-game shops that sell cosmetics and battle passes. Sometimes more pay-to-win elements such as being able to purchase overpowered gear is also added to games, but it is largely frowned upon by most gamers. These in-game shops have been shown to be more profitable than a $15 per month subscription or a one-time game purchase of $70. Examples of games using in-game shops are Counter-Strike, which have loot boxes, and League of Legends, which sells cosmetics such as skins and also the ability to unlock champions at a quicker rate than just playing the game normally, which is called pay for convenience. These strategies have been shown to make their respective gaming companies exponentially more profits than their competitors. To add insult to injury, some really greedy gaming companies now not only sell their games for $70, but also have now started to sell cosmetics and other items through their in-game store in order to cash in on the craze. This is mainly being done by sports games and games like Call of Duty. Now we're starting to enter into an era of subscription and cloud gaming services. Think Netflix, but for gaming. There's already been a bunch popping up throughout the years, such as Ubisoft Plus, EA Play, PlayStation Plus, but the one with the most robust library is the behemoth Xbox Game Pass. These services offer a bunch of games that you can now play for a low cost of usually $15 a month. This allows for gamers to essentially play games for less and save money on games that they wouldn't normally play for long or wanted to try instead. Cloud gaming is also in its infancy and has so far been a little rocky. Google Stadia has gone out of business, but Xbox Cloud Gaming and Nvidia's cloud service have been constantly improving. When combined with a service like Game Pass, it could change the gaming industry forever. Cloud gaming would mean you wouldn't need the best hardware to run your games. You could potentially play the latest and greatest games from your tablet, phone, or straight to your TV without the need of a console or gaming PC. It's only a matter of time before we see this play out. The future of gaming may mean you won't own any games anymore and rely on monthly services to provide us with a license to play games available on the service, kind of like how it works with TV shows and movies on Netflix and Hulu. Which era is your favorite? Are you going to get on the subscription service train, or will you still buy your digital copies for each game you choose to play? Let me know in the comments down below.